Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, so getting the live stream started here, and today we're going to be checking out a 2013 Canadian IMP or individual meal pack. It's menu number 12. Right there, it says that the Canadian military, Canadian government put these stickers on there. I'm pretty sure, and that's an expiration date, not a inspection date of November 2016, which is pretty interesting. What's up, everybody? Glad y'all could make it. I see BTemple's in here. That's unusual. Good to see you here, man. What's up, Renee? Crazy Cathead, I want to say hello to everyone. Ivan, what's going on, my man? Yes, Salmon. What's going on, Art? Corey, how you doing? I'm into pain. Metal Man. Jason, what's going on? DJ, how you doing, my friend? Hey, Jamie T, dude. Oh, man, that's cool. I'm glad to see you in here, my friend. Ain't seen you in a minute. So, a little bit of an update, guys. I've been slowly working on editing the mail call video. Long story short, I am basically fostering 3 tiny little kittens whose mother, I guess, passed away somewhere. We don't know what happened to her. Obviously, she's passed away somewhere because she was taking care of them, and one of my male cats drugged 3 of them home, which is weird. And yeah, that's like, I have to hand feed them and all the other stuff that they're not able to do, if you catch my drift. So yeah, 32 of you guys in here. If you think you're going to enjoy what's going to be going on, if you hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know, or hit the thumbs down, either or. No big deal either way. I talked to Steve. Steve is probably going to be showing up. I do have something here that I'm going to bring up here onto the table. And it's a box that I got from Steve that I didn't open up during mail call because actually I had 4 boxes total. So I opened 2, and then I have the 1 large flat rate here, which has a ration of mine in it that already was mine, but he threw a bunch of extra stuff in there. So it's always fun to open that stuff up. And also I have another box from him, which I forgot to bring in here, but we'll check on that here in a minute. Yeah, Andy. He said he was, so we'll see. I don't make no guarantees. What's up, Mickey Joe? So, yeah, salmon, probably not going to be my favorite. I ain't going to lie. But, you know, the Canadian military, they issue these guys 3 of these a day. Honestly, unless you're really hoofing it, you really only need about 2 of these. I mean, in strenuous conditions, if you're out in the desert, of course, or if you're in really tough conditions or doing a lot of marching or something, you're going to need the whole 3 rations, or you're going to want the whole 3 rations. But that being said, these are very similar to the American MREs, except no flameless ration heater included in here. They do hand the guys out flameless ration heaters. So the Canadian military, or the Canadian rations, do have flameless ration heaters. They're just not included in the bags. I actually have a review where I used one of the Canadian flameless ration heaters. Sent one to Sticky Fingers. I sent one to Steve. I think he did use it, or was going to use it in a future review. Anyways. Yeah, I know. The cats will love it. If I don't like it, they can have it. Because I know my kids won't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I can promise you that. So, I'm going to hold off on the box, I think. Even though I know that'll be some of the more fun content of this video. So, we're going to... we'll go ahead and get this Canadian IMP opened up. And this menu 12 from 2013. Salmon. Yeah, I usually just do a little rip right here. And I'll stick my finger in right there. I try to preserve the bag. I don't know why. Like everything that I've reviewed, I got on what I call a ration tree. I'll have to show that to you guys. Actually, I might be able to show it to you this live stream. Here, before I unbox it, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with my other phone. And then I'll pull up the chat on my other phone as well, because I seem to always forget to do that. This should be pretty cool. You guys are probably going to think I'm silly for doing what I've done with all my old opened rations that I've went through. It was going to take me a second to find the pictures, but I'll find them. While I'm thinking about it, I'll be using that, and also got that with that, which that'll all be in the mail call. There it is. There it is. Okay, here we go. Well, how's the best in here? This is going to be the best way to look at it. You guys see that? I thought it looked pretty cool. There, the glare's not too awful bad. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see it. Alright. Well, yep, that's my weird little ration tree that I have. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. And excuse my arms. Those little tiny cats are kind of scratching me up a little bit, unfortunately. So we're going to pull the boxes. That's one thing I like about this. The U.S. used to do that back in the very late 80s and up to up until about 95, 96. They would have a box on either side and the rest of the contents in between, which I think is absolutely fantastic. These boxes are great for protection. First off, we have peaches, and that's going to be our, it should say dessert on that box, and it doesn't, but that's our dessert. Whoa. And here we have our salmon fillet. Let's see, how big is it? 110. It's 110 grams. Next up, we have the bread, and this is a little loaf, which I don't think I've had an IMP anything older than 2014, so that's the first time I've had that bread. Cool. Now we have tomato and basil rice. Interesting. Huh. I guess that'll go well with the fish, maybe. It's like I guess some freeze-dried rice. Okay. Next up, we have some Ocean Supreme. I don't know what, I guess that's some kind of like seasoning salt. Zesty seafood seasoning. Okay. Huh. I had no idea that was going to be in there. Now, surely that's not a date code. I guess it could be the, yeah, okay. This was produced the 240th day of 2012. So, a little bit older. What else do we have in here? We have 2 lemon drinks. This is back when they used to put 2 in there. And those feel fine. I love having 2 drinks like that. I wish they'd go back to that method. We have a thing of peanut butter. Have to knead that up here in a minute. The long white Canadian spoon. Yeah. All right, we got 62 folks in here. That's awesome. And here we have the Canadian butt ration, or this is a very large brown paper napkin. that we can just cover everything up with. Yep, seasoning for the fish. That's right, yeah. Hey, what's up, Just Jess? What's up, Jenny? Where are the kitties? They're, I hope they're sleeping right now. If they get up here in a few, which I'm sure they will, they only sleep, they don't sleep very long. But I'll have one of my boys bring them in here so you guys can see them. Bear paws. Huh. Molasses flavored. Soft cookies. Biscuits. Feels like they're, huh. Never seen them before either. Interesting. This is nice. I like seeing stuff that I've not seen before. And I don't really have any point of reference to know what it's going to be like. So, cool. We have a wet wipe, of course. We have a package of white matches. Strike on back, red tip. Instant coffee, 2.4 grams. Looking forward to that, man. I use some coffee. We have one tea and coffee whitener. A strawberry jam. Focus. There, no, there, yep, okay, good enough. Put that with this peanut butter. We have a little package of hot sauce, in which that is paper on the outside. That's kind of interesting way to go with the packaging for that. We have a package of orange pico tea, or a tea bag, 2.28 grams. So just about the same amount as the coffee. Oh, huh. Wow. This thing's just overloaded. This is a teriyaki sauce. So we have teriyaki sauce. We have the seasoning. We have hot sauce. There was something else, wasn't there? No, that's it. Wow. Huh. Didn't expect all those nice additions right there. Sorry guys, let me get the chat pulled up on my other phone so I can look down and read it. Now here we have a package of sugar, and that's 100 grains, which I'm going to guess that's probably 5 to 10 grams. I'm not sure. I don't know how many grains is in a gram. I'm figuring 10, so it's probably 10 grams. Here we have a coffee flavored Werther's Original, which is always nice. Messed everything up whenever I got all those sauces out. I'll lay it back out real quick. We have 2 pieces of Chiclets gum. And the last thing, nope, sorry. Here's a hot beverage bag, or just a beverage bag with the gusseted bottom. These things are really nice. I did a little bit of talking about these in one of my IMP videos. I'll put a link to it right here. You guys check that out if you're rewatching this video, or after this video, or after this live stream, go check that video out. Here we have a toothpick. 2013 was the last year that they included a toothpick. And in 2014, I think, was the last year for 2 drinks, or 2013 might have been the last year for the 2 drinks. So yeah, we've emptied out our bag and ready to get into, we're going to tray this up. Oops. Sam, I just knocked over the Hot Wheels that you sent if you're in here. Mr. Dodge. Man, there's a lot of stuff in this. Wow. See, that's where the U.S. rations are lacking a little bit, with the little bits of amenities that they throw in here, like the seasoning, teriyaki sauce. We got peanut butter and jelly for our bread. 2 drink mixes.
Actually, we got 2 drink mixes. We also have a coffee and a tea. Like, so 12, technically 4 drinks in here, which is fantastic. I mean, that's overboard, but I think that's great. There's our rice. Keep that and that there. I'm not going to use that beverage bag. Probably use that. Candy and matches off to the side. Is that showing up on camera? Okay. I'll put that right there. Alright. Straighten the tray up a little bit. Now the first thing I got to do, I should definitely, super chat. I should definitely heat this up though, right guys? Hey Jenny, just a little something to help with a future ratchet. Oh, thank you very much. That's so generous of you. I really do appreciate that. And I'm sure it'll definitely go towards a ration. That's for darn sure. Believe it or not, guys, I spend a lot of money on rations. I mean, I'm not going to say anything more than that. I'm not complaining about it. You guys see the stuff I'm pulling out here. So this is the fish, right? Salmon fillet? That doesn't feel like a salmon fillet. Feels like, feels like it's been smashed or something. Alright, so I should probably go throw this in some boiling water. And I don't think there's anything else that needs to go into the water. We're going to do that real quick. We'll be right back with you. Alright, you guys want to help me out with a timer on that. I want to go pull that out in about 7 or 8 minutes. Last live stream, I put those Russian mains in the boiling water, and my Tashanka exploded in the water. It was bad. I mean, the pot and pan was a mess. There was fat everywhere, meat floating in there. It was something else. So I'll do that here in a second. Let's get drink mix made. We got our lemon lime, or just lemon, sorry. Lemon sports drink. And for one of these, you're going to need 250 milliliters of water. The Canadian drink mixes are always fantastic. They're not overly sweet. They're not colored to death like the American drink mixes, like bright red, bright glowing green. Measuring cup out here. And get our canteen. There we go. Shocker just picked me up a new canteen the other day because my lid is cracked on mine, which was very nice of him. He got one heck of a deal on them. Said he just couldn't say no. Right about there. Okay. I'm probably not going to put all that water in there just because, yeah, well, heck with it. Let's just go ahead and dump in the whole 250 milliliters. Hey, let me know if you guys like or don't like this video. Definitely hit me up in the comments afterwards if you want to talk to me about anything. Also, hit that thumbs up or down, whichever way you decide to go with it. Oh, yeah. Very good. But after I finish this meal up, I'm going to get those boxes opened up from Steve. And hopefully he'll drop by around then. Hey, I just seen Sticky Fingers in here. What's going on? Glad you could make it, my friend. Checking out a 2013 Salmon IMP. There's also another ration I think I'm going to open up in this live stream. And we're going to check out. Probably share it with my son and see what he thinks about it. It's something I've got another one that I could review technically, but I doubt I do. So there's our lemon. I'm going to get a drink of that right now. My palate's nice and clean right now. Yeah. That's more or less, it almost tastes just like lemonade. It's not so far closer to the Gatorade as it's closer to lemonade. But it's kind of in between the two, if that makes any sense. But it's a little bit closer, like I said, to lemonade than it is to Gatorade. Okay. So, here's the foreignmre.com cup that Art and Nina sent in. We're going to be making the instant coffee in here. I did have an espresso set in here. Let me see if I still have that, because I'd rather have espresso, to be honest. A small shot, since we have so much of it. So many drinks, I mean. Well. So I do have a Canadian espresso coffee set in here. 3 grams of powder versus 2.4 grams of powder. I wonder if that's the only difference. 100% soluble. Okay, this is just ingredients coffee. This is Arabica coffee. Okay. And I do... Oh, it's sugar. Okay. I need some creamer because I'm going to need one for... Well, I don't need it, I guess, for the... but I'm going to need another sugar, too. What am I doing? Let's do the espresso. This is really decent for a coffee drink. There we go. I like the way this camera picks up a lot better in low light. And Sticky Fingers was telling me it kind of had like a somewhat of an orangish tint. I messed around with it a little bit. I don't know if it helped any. I'll continue to play around with it and mess with it. Try to get it right. That way it looks the best for you guys. It's been doing pretty decent so far, other than I messed up and recorded a bunch of stuff without any sound. It did not record my voice at all. Used that front-facing camera. I don't know what I'd done that made it not take the sound, record the sound. K-list. Renee, isn't Art trying to convince YouTube that Nina is the resident troll? Okay. Sticky Fingers says, the video looks a lot better. Good deal, man. That's what I'm going for. I want it to look the best possible, which I'm sure playing with it's going to get, you know, it might even get worse sometimes before it gets better, till I find exactly where I want to keep it. Alright. Oops. There's one for the blooper reel. If this was a regular filming shoot, I would have had to cut that out, and I probably would have put that at the end, because I just dropped that. So, you know what? I want to try that on its own without any cream or sugar first. And then we'll go from there. Whoops. There we go. This water is super mega hot. Alright, I'm going to put, what? Said 250, but I'm going to put like 175 in there. There we go. It's very dark, but it's espresso. It's supposed to be. Now, just going to go ahead and set that off to the side. Right here. Then we'll get the tea rolling. Really, I don't need the tea, I guess. I'm going to make it anyway. Just make it all. Just go ahead and make it all. You know what I'm saying? Give it a smell. Huh. That has maybe zero smell at all. Yeah, that doesn't have any smell whatsoever. I can smell that coffee right now, though. So I have a feeling this orange Pico is going to be rather weak, I guess. Let's give it some water. There we go. Drip it all over the table, because that's how I'm rolling today. Things are just going great. Alright. Use the big old piece of butt ration there. Like, I wonder if they do give them, like, some other kind of... I mean, most guys are going to carry some sort of toilet paper anyways, but I wonder if they offer them something other than this, because that just ain't going to cut it. I'm telling you right now, that's straight up some John Wayne stuff, dude. Not going to cut it. Let's see what we got here. I think. Okay. I guess I can move the bread and the peanut butter and jelly for now. Uh-oh, timer on the salmon. Let me go grab that real quick, because I'm sure I left it in too long. Tell your mom what you want to eat. Okay, I got it. I don't know how long I left it in. How long did I leave it in there, guys? A couple minutes too long, maybe? Yeah, Renee, I got it. I just looked down at my phone because I had like a bunch of text roll in, actually. Alright. Move some stuff. Let's see here. Okay. Got a text from Renee and Steve. Alright. I'm going to let that sit there and cool off for a minute, because it is super hot. 10 minutes, that's not bad. That's actually about right. I just said I said a little less time because I'm bad about leaving stuff in for too long. So now these peaches, set them off to the side for a second, because we're going to get this tomato and basil rice. We're going to get this going, and I want to cut that open with a nice edge, using the new little Spyderco knife. This thing is really sweet, and it's sharp too. Check that out, just like butter. So the stream got interrupted, guys. Sorry about that. Flip the camera around. There we go. Okay. Daggone it. Are you guys there? I hope you're still around. I don't know what happened there. Never had that happen before. So, and this cord's not going to be long enough to plug this phone in. So, probably have to move it here in a few. Check the battery on it. Oh yeah, we're looking good. Okay. Steve did, he texted me and said he's going to be here, so be looking forward to that. I'll probably come around whenever I open up that box from him, which will be after this meal. There's like some freeze-dried tomato chunks and stuff in there. I'm going to have to just try a piece of that on its own. It's got good flavor. Yeah, that's not bad. I have a feeling I'm probably going to like this a little bit better than I thought I was going to. I could be wrong. It could be exactly how I'm thinking it's going to be, but maybe not. Maybe it'll be decent. Let's give this some water. Well, that's going to be
hard to hold on to. I think I'm up to the water line. I should have creased that beforehand like I teach people to do all the time, and I'm not doing it myself. There we go. That should stand up. Very good. Now, need to get that folded over and give it a little shake maybe. Should fold it more. There we go. Whew. Man, that is steaming hot. No joke. Extremely hot. Ow! Ooh. And it's leaking. Okay, let me just take a look real quick. Oh, yeah, I think it's mixed. Let me just go ahead and hit it with the spoon. Just to make sure. Yeah, it's good to go. Alright, now we're going to get the peaches out. And these are just going to be your standard peaches in syrup. Like always. Someone's leaving. They said later. Hang on. And I missed a super chat again. I'm going to have to go. I kind of wonder if it didn't kick me off because I was logged in on my other phone and it kicked me out. Let me, Oh, Crazy Cat Head. Get the salmon. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for that, man. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate you. Looking out for the food, too. Yeah, buddy. So, these have nice, convenient tear notches on them. No need to use a knife for everything, and that just squirted syrup all the way over there. Way over there. I actually did it twice, which is kind of weird. But yeah, Mickey Joe's in here, guys. You guys go check his channel out after the live stream. Or just click into it right now from the chat. Oh, boy. Oh, those look awful. Those do. Those look bad. That's not good. Not good at all. Let's take a look at those if we can. Look at that. That is bad. Ugh. I'll tell you where this ration came from, too, by the way. I got this from Black Dog Bob. This is one that I actually bought back in Doswell, back in 2016. So I've had this ration since 2016. So let's take a look at these things real quick. Just curious to see what they look like. Okay. They smell like a soft batch cookie, kind of. There you go. Yeah. These are these are molasses flavored. Get all of our flavorings for our fish and set them over here. Now let's get the bread opened up. I'm really anxious to try this bread out and see if it's any better than the current bun that they use. There it is. I like the concept of the loaf. I really do. You got it squared off right there. You can just eat it this way. Very easy to eat this way. Got a little smashed right there, but if it wasn't, it would look like that all the way around. It smells a little bit yeasty, but mainly smells just like white bread. What you would expect. So let's fillet this sucker open with this new knife. There we go. That Crazy Cat Head sent in. Oh, that's I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's pretty yellow inside. I don't know if that's normal. I know the buns are more white inside than that. What else do we have? We got some strawberry jam.
I'm going to hold off on the strawberry and peanut butter for now and see. Something's on my finger. Something. Is that strawberry jam? What is that? What do we got going on here? Is it from the peanut butter? What is going on? My fingers are all sticky. I don't know what from. But yeah. See if I want to eat a lot of the bread with the fish first. So we're going to get this fish opened up. It's the last thing. And this probably has about 4 or 5 more minutes that it needs to be left to stand. Should I put the rice down, guys? Should I put the rice down and then put the fish over top of it? Hey, what's going on, Sam? I just said that I knocked the Hot Wheels off the wall that you sent. And got your box right here. I haven't put fluid in this. I'll use it or talk to you about it last live stream. And I didn't see you until the very end, maybe. Didn't get to really talk about it, though. So, what do you guys think? Think you should put the rice down and then the fish over top of it? Alright, so let's go ahead and try out some of this other stuff while we're waiting then. Got teriyaki sauce. We're going to set this stuff right here. That's going to be fun. I think it's time to take the tea bag out of the orange pico. Give it a couple little dips. Dip, dip. The rice and fish would be sweet together. Lisa. Well, that's the way I'm going to do it. You guys, I'm going to take your suggestions on this because I'm not a huge fan of fish and stuff anyways. So, you know, give that a little mix. That a little mix. You can see how dark that coffee is. Give that a try real quick. Oh, you know, that's actually pretty daggone good. For being just no cream, no sugar, no nothing in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to throw this little thing of sugar. Let me try the tea real quick on its own, and then I'll put some sugar in it. Wow, that's hot. And that is weak. That's very weak. It tastes pretty much like black tea. It's just it's a very weak tea. Definitely needs the sugar. There's no bitterness there. There's no, you know, acidity. I mean, it doesn't have anything like that going on. It's just all around pretty weak. And of course, I like sugar and creamer in my coffee. Always. Add a little more sugar to this one because the British sugars are pretty tiny. Yeah, there we go. FWW. Orange Pico tea refers to a grade of tea, not a flavor. Based on a grading scale that was devised by the House of Orange. Generally speaking, is just a higher grade of black tea. Huh. So this is a higher grade of black tea than just a standard black tea. Interesting. Did not know that. I've always meant to brush up on my tea knowledge, but I've never done it. You know, because I do see a lot of tea in rations and stuff, so it would make sense that I'd know something about it. Just Jess says, Steve, MRE is here. I assume Steve's in here. That's awesome. Give this a stir real quick. Hey, what's up, dude? Glad you could make it. I'm going to try the peaches, man. I'm going to try the peaches. Still got a couple minutes left on the rice to sit. So, actually, before we go any further, I'm going to split this whitener between the coffee and the tea real quick, too, before I forget. There we go. There we go. All right. It's funny how that tea is so viscous. It's like that creamer just sets right on top of there. I mean, it'll dissolve because that water was so hot. I mean, it was so hot. There we go. Give this one a mix, and this one had cooled down considerably, and it's very apparent how it's mixing. Still going to be a good cup of coffee, though. I could always add a little bit more hot water to it because I did go very lean on the water. I mean, if you're going to actually drink espresso, I mean, it's going to be a lot less liquid than that, but it's espresso roast. Oh, well, that's the best looking peach in there. So let me get a little chunk of that. A little chunk of that. What's going on with this? Why do these peaches look like this? So there they are. They don't look. This piece doesn't look too bad close up to the camera. Right? All right, here we go. They do look like pumpkin puke. They don't taste bad though. I just have a feeling that, see, like this is brown right here. There's different shades of yeah, I mean, it just gets darker, and then it's got that brown, like what a rotten peach looks like. But yeah, that close up to the camera with the light shining down on it right there, and the different camera settings, that looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I just keep going back for more, but it's questionable. It tastes fine, okay? It tastes okay, so it's probably fine. It has a slight, strange taste. Just, it's very, very slight. Not even enough to, I shouldn't even have mentioned it, really. I mean, it's there, though. And it's just slightly off. There's a weird aftertaste. You don't taste it until everything's down the hatch. Yeah, they're probably fine. Might get a bellyache from eating those, but that'd be about it. If there's anybody in here watching this video who hasn't subscribed to Steve1989's channel, definitely click on his name, go over and subscribe to his channel. I'm sure every little bit counts. Every person that hits that subscribe button makes a difference. I didn't used to realize that before I got into doing YouTube myself. I really didn't subscribe to people. Watched YouTube a little bit, and it never made sense to me. Why would you subscribe to someone? Now, like that I'm in it, like I understand. And I understand that once you subscribe to someone, and now you got to turn the notifications on, which those don't work. But you do all that, and, you know, it makes a difference to us YouTubers. Alright. I'm going out of order. I said I'm going to put the rice down. Let's take a look at that. Looks like it's donezo. There we go. Give it a quick scrape out there. Not much left in there. That's it. Other than the one piece that I just flicked back onto myself. You know how that goes. Now, lay this out. That looks pretty. I gotta get a bite of that real quick before I put the fish on it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wish I had some salt and pepper. That does look pretty good, and it smells pretty good too. It smells like, kind of smells like, of course it smells like tomato. Smell a little bit of onion in there maybe. A little bit of garlic maybe. Let's see. Yep. There's, check that out. There's onion powder and garlic powder and salt. That looks like, and there's tomato extract. Here we go, down the hatch. Big bunch of flavor right here. Yeah. Tender rice. Flavor's on point. It's a little bit salty. You get that tomato flavor, the acidity. You definitely pick up on that. And then the onion and the garlic give it that really nice flavor. Very well seasoned. Let me say that. Alright, let's take a look at this. Man, what is the deal? Juices going everywhere. No joke. So this is supposed to be a fillet. And I do believe I've seen a reviewer. Well, okay, there's a big chunk in there. You guys can see that. Lots of juice in there. I don't know if maybe I should avoid the juice for right now. There's a close-up look at it. It's obviously soaked in some kind of a sauce. Let's give it a try. Oh, wow. I actually like that. It's not too fishy. That's some kind of like a tomato-based sauce. It's very light in flavor. Not a whole lot going on there. Could probably just go ahead and dump the whole thing out right on top of that rice. There we go. Nope. There we go. That actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Huh. Now, let's see what it all tastes like together. We've got some salmon and the tomato basil rice. There it is, all mixed together. There's oil in that. That's what I'm tasting. Some kind of a fatty oil of some kind. Not on that box. Let's see what it's got in it real quick. Chinook salmon. Salt. That's all it says, ingredients. So what's the red? I mean, that some kind of a tomato base in there. It tastes like. It's not super fishy. It's very tender. It shreds in your mouth like a nice tender piece of chicken would, I would say. It's not what I expected. Fish fat oil. Smart move, Mike. Yeah. Oops. I have a feeling that's going to go well together. I didn't try the bread on its own. I'll do that here in a second. So we have teriyaki sauce. First, we'll give that a try. Put it right here. Nice and dark. We'll see if I want to mix the rest of that in here in a second. Let's see what the teriyaki sauce does for it. Kind of adds that Asian flavor to it. Sticky Finger says the video quality just went potato on him. Hey, Ethan. Ethan! Alright, we're going to check out this zesty seafood seasoning next.
Yeah.
Will you turn your game off? Or one of you? Because the stream's cutting out. There is a tear notch. There we go. I am going to use the knife just so I can make a nice little corner cut on it. Okay, we're going to reduce some of the internet usage here in the house. Uh-oh. What happened? Hopefully I can fix that. I just had my son shut his video game down, so that should increase our internet. How do I want to do this? I want to just try it on one piece first. So let's, well, that's really fatty. There we go. Ooh. Give it a little bit of this, this is zesty, it says, so. Huh. Kind of lemony. Gives it a sour flavor. I gotta try that on its own. Kind of looks like that Mrs. Dash stuff. Seasoning salt. It's definitely got some lemon or something going on in there. Let's see. Chili pepper, salt, dehydrated lime juice. That's what it is. Silicon dioxide to prevent caking. Huh. So that's what you're getting the zesty from, is the lime, dehydrated lime. That's kind of good. I like it. Put some over here. Want to also add a little more of that teriyaki over here. And I'm not just going to leave it sitting on top. I'm going to mix it in. So I've just about used all that. There wasn't very much in that package at all. Mix that up a little bit. There we go. Give it a try all together. Whoa. That's just bursting with flavor now. It took what was a decent, well-flavored and well-seasoned dish, because that rice is very well-seasoned, and it just kicked it up a pretty good notch. What's the bread for? Got peanut butter and jam. So let's try this hot sauce out. Let's see if it's actually hot. There we go. That's a tough little package. And there's like 3 milliliters in there, but there's like barely anything at all in there. There we go. I'll dump it on that big piece right there. Come on. What in the world? There it came. A bunch of it came out, which is okay. You can always spread it around if need be. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty heavily based vinegar flavor. Let's give it a try. Yep. Lots of vinegar. Whoa. Too much. And no heat. That's like, I don't know, just dumping. Some people like vinegar on their fish, I guess. Something that's more like a tempura dipped or something. But, nah. Not for me. Not that one. Use the tea. Wash that down a little bit.
Now it's perfect now. Still pretty warm, but yeah. So the strawberry and jam. I think I'm just gonna save those for my son. I got a bunch of other stuff to go through, so although adding some peanut butter on or even in between those, some peanut butter and jelly, make a little crazy dessert snack with that. We might just try that. Let me finish this up real quick, because ain't nobody in my house going to want to share this with me, so this is all me. That teriyaki sauce is nice. The zesty seasoning, I mean, it does give it a kind of like a sour bite, but I can't say I'm a huge fan of that with this particular dish. Now, I like eating Takis, which got that heavy lime flavor. Steve says he loves the raspberry jam. Bear paws. Yeah, somebody said peanut butter and jelly in between the toes. Yeah, that's what that is, like a paw, I guess. So, yeah. Foot. We can call it a foot. Lots of chewing today. Sorry about that, guys. Talking with my mouth full. I guess I could eat them peaches. I'm the 10th that likes American Spirit. Here we go. And I'm going to wash that down with some of this lemon sports drink, but this is really good stuff. I just read your comment there, Steve. Well, you was from Florida, and I was from up here. I was used to it. So, it wasn't no thing, dude. What's Renee talking about here? Okay. Whoa. Wow. Man, oh man. That drink right there was a lot stronger than it was last time I had it. Last time I took a drink. Huh. I don't know what's up with that. Lick this old spoon off, wipe it off real good, because I'm pretty much done with that for now. Move on to some dessert. You guys really want to see the Art says nice mug. Do you want to see the peanut butter and jelly? Oh, excuse me. Like I said, it kind of smells just like a... What does that smell like? It does have like a little bit of a molasses smell, but... Nice and soft. Pretty lightly sweet. I think you guys want to see some peanut butter and jelly in between the old bear paw here. Let's see what we can do about that. Or I'll just put it on one of them. Put some peanut butter on there. And put some jelly on there. Check this out. Let's do it on this side. Making a good peanut butter this time. Yeah. That's not bad. One eye's bigger than the other, but not too bad. Now let's check out the strawberry jam. And of course there's not really any tear notches on there. There we go. It's got jam on the knife. Jam on the knife. No good. No good. Toe jam. Peanut butter and toe jam. Whoa. That was like a big old solid chunk of strawberry come out of there. Oops. Kind of looks like one of those tiki heads, but he's got a big old red nose. Oh, gosh. That's a monstrosity. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Wow. That's a huge improvement over it just being plain. Not that they're not, they're pretty good plain. Better than some of the snacks that they put in the U.S. rations. And for being almost 6 years old, those things have held up really well. For being like a soft batch cookie like that. You guys don't forget to hit that thumbs up or down, either one. Whichever way you want to go. There we go. Up or down. Let YouTube know whether you like it or you hate it. Either or. They like to know. The YouTube thought police. I'll bet you this is going to follow that up really well. Yeah. And it does. I'll add a little bit more jam to this one. I'm going to have to share this with my son. He'll like this. I have to have him try both. What did I do with the peanut butter? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, guys. I ain't been watching the comments that much. You guys have gotten really good at telling me if there's a super chat, which is awesome. I've got to get that text-to-speech set up. Is YouTube hard to deal with? Yes, Corey. They are very hard to deal with. Absolutely, they're absurd. For a smaller time guy, I guess. You can ask Steve. I showed Steve the messages that I had sent to YouTube. Not going to get into that story, but just to get them to actually respond with a person took like a month and a half. It was crazy. Michaela, did I say that right? Michaela? There is no average monthly salary. There's something that they call average views, or VPN, I think it's called, but it's like how much they pay out per 1,000 views. And usually that ranges anywhere from like $2 to $4. It can be more. Holy Maryland. My goodness gracious. I didn't miss that one. Saw it. Happened to be looking right at it. Man, oh man. Thank you so much for your generosity, Maryland. Really appreciate you. That's just, you're too kind. Too kind. That reminds me, I'm going to be getting something put together. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but because I got a lot going on right now. But I'm going to be putting a box together for Marilyn and Renee. I got to get that done. Yes, thank you so much, Marilyn. Definitely appreciate it. Okay, saving that for my son. Yeah. This, I don't want this to get stale on me. Where can I put it to not get stale on me? I guess I got it. Put it back in the bag that it came in. Save that for myself for here shortly in a little bit. I'm going to take the tea off, the lemon. Okay. Now, time to, first of all, oh, whoa, Dan, cyanide cookie, dude. Thank you so much, man. Marilyn did it, and I'm just getting on the train. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That was very generous of you guys to do that, man. I really appreciate you guys. Did I miss one? I think I might have missed one. Nope. Okay, Marilyn. Good deal. Good deal. I looked down and looked back up, and all my messages turned black in color. They were white. Now everything's black. It's really weird. Huh. This new phone has kind of got a mind of its own. It has artificial intelligence. That reminds me, have you guys watched the Elon Musk interview? I know I asked this in a live stream before, but holy crap, man, what an interview. What an interview. If Sam is here, this is a good opportunity. And Sam, I showed off your pack of Lucky Strikes in my last live stream. There is the World War II trench art lighter. Let me get a good close-up of that. There we, well, focus. Come on, what's the deal? There we go. There's the lighter that Sam sent in. World War II trench art lighter. Never been lit. Put your fluid down there, just like a Zippo, and then cap it off. Oops. I think I want, no, you cap it off to put it out when you want it out, or blow it out. Yes, this is a very nice lighter. Very nice of him to send that in too. It's been lit a million times. It's been lit a million times. What'd you do? Put a new wick in it, Sam? Oh, okay. That's just a new wick. Okay. Alright, so you want me to... Hang on. Let me go see if I got some fluid before we do the first cigarette for the live stream. Let me see if I got some Zippo fluid in here. I should have some on top of the fridge right here. Ah, yes I do. Awesome. I don't have very much, but I should have enough to fill that sucker up pretty good. So this will be fun. So we're matched 63 and 63. 63 viewers right now and 63 thumbs up. That is awesome. Holding our own here on this live stream. Man, that thing's dusty. I haven't used this in a long time. So here we go. Just fill that up. Yeah, I don't want to go too much. I think that's probably enough. I'm going to put a little bit more. We'll see what that does. We'll see what that does.
Let's see. What am I doing wrong? I just got to squeeze that, I guess. Press that down in there a little better. Oh, yeah. Do a burn off here real quick. Maybe. There we go. Burn all that stuff off of there. Just like I do with the Zippo. I'm going to go ahead and get my light off of here, too. So where's everybody from? Thank you for that, Sam. That's awesome, dude. Really appreciate that. He also sent them steel war pennies in right there. Love that, man. I didn't have very many left of the steel war pennies. They all got stolen. My grandpa's stuff got stolen. Okay. Now, I need to move this tray. Right here. Nope. Move it right there. And while we're waiting, or while I'm smoking, I'm going to pull the box up here and get old Mickey Joe and try a couple things out that he sent. And also, got this up here sitting on my table. I guess I can do that too. Get this box opened up. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't have the shirt on right now. Can't try the hot sauce. Can definitely try the jelly beans, the huckleberry jelly beans. Get that jerky. We got a big old bag of popcorn. Tell you what, let's just we're gonna do the jelly beans and the popcorn. The rest of the stuff's got a little more shelf life on it, and I'll do that in another video. Actually, I think the sauce is, I mean, it's kind of already opened itself up somehow, so I'll give that a little taste too. Alright, so one thing I do need, and I'll be right back, I gotta grab something here. Can't do that like I did it last time. No way. Yep, Mickey Joe sent all this stuff in, and I wanted to do it all in a video together, and ended up, oh, hang on, what did Mickey say? Mickey. Sticky, it's from Montana. Yes, everything sitting here is from Montana, and some things I think, this is from your hometown, isn't it, Montgomery? Isn't that where you're from? Okay. So, first things first. What I do with the spoon. There it is. Try that hot sauce out. I'm in the mood for something hot, guys. I want to get the One Chip Challenge filmed too. I plan on doing that. I also have something else planned to film tomorrow. Liquor's quicker. Okay. Canadian jerky is an acquired taste. Yes. It's something, I'm not a big fan of the Canadian jerky. It's from Missoula, Montgomery Distillery. Okay. So, here's what we got to do. Fill up my little over-under cup. Do this first. Oops. Do this first. Oh, just going through this stuff while I'm smoking. And then we're going to get the box out that Steve sent. And if he's still around, maybe he can talk me through what some of the things are. It's not very often you get to open up a box that someone sent live on a video like this. It's pretty neat, really, if you think about it.
Could you imagine doing something like this 15, 20 years ago? I know I couldn't. Okay, there we go. Now, I tried this stuff out. I can't remember. It was in a live stream that Mickey Joe was here. Alright. And it has like a slight, I would say a scent and a slight flavor of vanilla. And as far as this, oh my goodness, all those seasonings. As far as this stuff goes, it's pretty smooth. That's the word I'm looking for. Whew. All right, here we go. Got to do this. Hang on. Gotta get that lid off there. All right, here we go. Down the hatch. Oh, it's got a little heat to it. Someone I haven't seen. I think she might have showed up last live stream. I haven't seen Sharon or talked to her in a few days. But yeah, that's got a little bit of heat to it. It's not overly nasty like a lot of that stuff is. Maybe I should shake that up, probably. Yeah, there we go. I'm interested to see. I ain't gonna shoot much of this. Is that supposed to be there? I bet it is. Wasn't there the first time. I want it to come pouring out or something. Crazy. Is this stuff pretty hot, Mickey? Is that going to light me on fire? It's got a really nice red color to it. You can see some kind of like seeds or something in there. Hey, Ethan. The kittens are awake. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's hot. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, wow. Awesome. Oh, my goodness. Caught me off guard a little bit. Wasn't expecting it to be that hot. Holy crap. Yep. Now that's a hot sauce. Oh. I never get the hiccups. Oh, excuse me. Oh. 12B says 2 times. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Oh, somebody else hit that thumbs up. Please. Get it off of 66. Anybody. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. I don't get the hiccups like this. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh man. My eyeballs. Whew. Arthur Wayne hot sauce. Huckleberry Ghost. A unique blend of Buchalokia, ghost pepper, and wild Montana huckleberry. As soon as I tried it, I could taste a little bit of a fruity flavor, but that went away very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Them hiccups are just right there. I think I got them done, though. Yeah. My nose is running a little bit, yeah. Whew. It says to use scissors, but what I'm going to do is like this. And then I'm going to... Actually, I wanted to do it higher than that, but... And I'm just going to do one layer. Cut through one layer. There we go. There we go. Okay. Keep it... Yep, that's good. There we go. Huh. You know, I enjoy the burn. And I also enjoy the endorphin rush that I get. Because that's what I got going on right now. Even though the heat is kind of dissipated, your body's still reacting to that initial shock of the heat. And it's compensating with an endorphin rush. You're in time for the hot shots and dessert. Yeah, I also got a box to open from Steve. Looks like he's probably ducked out for a little bit, but I'll text him here whenever I'm getting ready to do the box. I'm going to do the popcorn before the jelly beans, actually. I don't think this has got a very long shelf life on it. That's why I want to go ahead and get this opened up. I think Mickey Joe would agree that probably a good idea to get this one opened up. Okay. There we go. I think I can get into it now. Maybe. There we go. Let's see. This is like the big old fluffy kernels of the popcorn too. This is a ghost pepper toffee. So, let's see if this is hot. Let's just see. That's got a little bit of heat. Not a lot. Not a lot. I'll tell you what I think it could use. I think it could probably use I wonder if it'll absorb in there. Nice little oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Let's get some on there. Let's get a good bit on there. Now this will be ghost pepper. Now that'll be ghost pepper popcorn, huh? Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Huckleberry ghost pepper popcorn. It's definitely got a fruity flavor right in the beginning. And then the heat. Where I got so much heat going on anyway. Maybe that is kind of strong. I just can't tell it right now because my mouth is on fire. Oh, yeah. It's very sweet and glazed, though, from what I can tell, through the heat of the other stuff. Yeah, I'll bet. A lot of people do get the hiccups. I think that's the first time I've ever had the hiccups eating something hot. And I've ate some hot stuff. That's the first time. I think it was a combination of the vodka and then followed up. Actually, you know what? Oh, well, my mouth is already hot, but that's adding some heat. I think that's actually pretty hot. I'm gonna have to try that with a nice fresh palate. do that here in a minute. I know this live stream's kind of all over the place, guys, but it's fun. Just having, just checking stuff out. Entertaining. Let me check my phone real quick. Now these are the huckleberry, wild huckleberry jelly beans. Let's give those a try. James, you got the hot peanut challenge? I want to do the hot peanut challenge. I was actually talking to the guy that created that challenge, owner of the company. I was talking back and forth with him in text. His name's Steve, I think. I got it in my phone. But, yeah. He was supposed to hook me up with some of those, and I was going to send them out to some other YouTubers. My mouth is on fire. These are really fruity. Like, it's a unique fruity flavor. It's very fruity. Never had huckleberry before. Like, I think there's like a little bit of a hint of grape-ish flavor in there, I would say. Yeah, I'm sweating. Big time. Wow. Okay. So, thank you, Mickey Joe. Appreciate that stuff, dude. That made for, that was definitely fun. Here we go. Get that cut open. I just texted Steve. And, told him that, I'm opening this up, so. Wow. That endorphin rush is something else, man. Can't think straight. There we go. Now, this is going to have a German EPA in it, which is one that I bought a long time ago, but Steve threw in a bunch of extra stuff. So we're going to see what he put in here. Okay. Alright. Steve said he's hopping back on right now. Alright. Turn it that way, which you can see this thing took one heck of a hit on the corner right there, which it's a heavy box, don't get me wrong. Probably weighs, I don't know, let me look. I bet it'll tell me. Probably, looking for a weight. I would say it probably weighs like 12, 13 pounds, roughly. So let's see what we got here. What's this? Menu 15. Haha. The Four Fingers of Death. I wonder what year this is. Wait a minute. If Steve's in here, he can tell me what year this is. I don't see... I'm looking. I don't see a date code stamped on it anywhere. I'll put that right there. Okay. Next up, we have a single... I think this is just like an entree. Meal ready to eat. Fully cooked entree and spoon and a flameless ration heater. And it's beef ravioli. My son loves beef ravioli. So he'll be going crazy over that. He'll take it from me, I'm sure. Let's see what else we got in here. We have an orange drink mix, beverage base. What's this? Oh, another beef ravioli. I'm sure that's the same. Yep, it's correct. That's almost the same. There's a spoon and a flameless ration heater and this in that meal kit supply bag right there, the blue one. Okay. Cheese tortellini. Some extras. Chocolate chip toaster pastry. And we have some gum from Polish. I'm going to say that or German. It might be German. That could very well be German, because that's German for sure. And we got a cheese spread with bacon. Can't beat that. What's we got over here? Alright. There we go. Now you guys can see in there a little bit better. This is the EPA I was talking about. Let me flip it over real quick. Make sure it made the trip. That big old hit that it took. Yeah, looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's hard to get it all in the screen right there, but yep, good deal. Good deal. Wrap it back up real quick. I just knocked all that gum into the floor. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Alright. Uh-oh. We have a beverage base powder orange and lemon lime. These are 90s era. Very late 80s, early 90s. You guys see that? A chocolate nut cake from, I'm going to guess 1992. Would have been the last year. That was the last year for the nut cakes. So that's exactly what that is, 1992. I get, yeah, definitely. The number's printed. 82, they didn't print them like that. We've got a wheat snack bread. We have some Super C, vitamin C candies. Granted, all these are out of the South African, I think. I remember him trying these now. Gotta give one a try. Oh. Oh. It's got a citrus type smell. No. No. Stella, no. Go. And the, looks like that's another wheat snack bread underneath that. Yep. And then there's this. This is a German emergency survival ration. That tin is awesome. Ah. You better go on. That's really, really cool. That is definitely going to be review worthy, huh? That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Steve. Wow. I just kind of want to open it. That is amazing. These boxes are actually really heavy duty. A lot more heavy duty than I thought after watching Steve's video on one similar to this. I think this one's newer, judging by the way it looks, like the style. But it's a lot, I would say the containers are the same, and it's a lot more heavy duty and thick than I thought it would be. It just feels like quality in your hand. They really ensured that the contents of this thing would not get all mangled and crushed up and messed up, so that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, just the way it feels in your hand, nice and cold. It's got that rough tape on it, like a cloth tape, almost. It's what I would, like a canvas tape, is what I'd call that. Kind of feels like the canvas bag LRPs is what that tape feels like. Yes, what year is this from? Good question. I don't see anything on here that indicates a year.
Maybe I'm overlooking it. Nope. I don't see any, unless it's supposed to be right there. I think it's early 90s. So early 90s. Cool. Definitely going to be checking that out for sure. Try to pack this back up similar to how it was. Polish off this vitamin C candy. Those are really good, man. And good for you, too. I know I'm not doing this right. I think this was like this. I'm going to knock the camera over. There we go. Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to get the EPA back in there or not. That's one I need to do a review on. We got those from Ollie or Housel on MREinfo.com. He's a great guy. Really, really awesome guy. Moderator over there on MREinfo.com. Been on there forever. Oh. Well, thanks so much, Steve. I really appreciate all that, dude. That's definitely review worthy. You got that right. Yes, Ollie's the man, or Housel, as he's his MRE info name. Let's see what this is like now that my palate's a little bit more neutral and cleansed. Okay, let's see. I'm curious how hot this actually is, because followed by that other stuff, I mean, I couldn't tell really. Simon got one for a 66 MCI and several cornflake cereal bars. Ah, nice. He did well. It's a good trade. Yeah, popcorn's got a little bit of heat. Just a little bit. Kind of like what I thought it was going to be. Compared to the hot sauce, it's weak. For sure. The hot sauce is just, it's really hot. I didn't expect it to be as hot as it was, or is. Very good, though. It's kind of odd having a fruity and sweet flavor mixed with something so hot. That's why I wanted to do, and still want to try to do, the hottest donut ever eaten on YouTube. Those were not cheap at all, sadly, Renee. Those cereal bars are truly fascinating. Wait a minute, what are we talking about? What cereal bars? Man, you got a bunch of snacks. I know, right? Yeah. Well, there's more in the box too, but I just tried these out. You missed, I got the hiccups real bad after I tried the hot sauce. I've never gotten the hiccups like that. It was pretty, I even thought it was funny, and I'm just sitting here dealing with it myself. Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. The cereal bars. What? German rations weren't cheap, I mean. Cereal, oh, like the, yeah. Drew, no, he doesn't have any more. He did have a bunch of the, what do you have, granola or shortbread or something. He had a bunch of them bars. He sold a bunch of them. But I think he might probably re-up on those, if I'm not mistaken. He'll probably try to get more. Yeah, buddy. For this hour and 40 minutes it's been, I've actually gotten a little bit of a break. It's been really nice. Oh, that's awesome. that lit right up. That's pretty windproof too. I mean, for being straight up World War II trench art lighter, that's pretty stinking awesome. Could you imagine having that in your pocket back in the day, World War II, lighting you up a Lucky Strike? Yeah, or a Camel, because that was a big brand too. Or Philip Morris, that was also another big brand. Those were the more expensive brands. I wonder what the cheap brands were back then. What's that mean, Renee? You're fine. Go on, Stella. Go on. If you want out, go on. Okay, I looked away. What'd you mean by that, Renee? Ah, Raleigh's were the cheap brand back then. I have a package of I have a pack of Raleigh's that have been in. They used to sell these hard plastic cases, like the zigzag ones that slide together, and you flip the lid around, and it'll fit 100s or regulars. If you guys know what kind of case I mean, they're just hard plastic cases that flip around. Well, I have a pack of Raleigh's from 1945. It's a victory pack, a World War II victory pack that was sold right after we won the war, and it says victory on the back of the package. And when you went into the store, a lot of times guys would buy those hard packs like that. Well, commemorating the win of World War II, someone went into a cigarette shop or tobacco store or something of that kind, bought that pack of cigarettes and that case, put that pack of cigarettes in that case, and it hasn't been out of that case since 1945. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, I assume it probably hasn't been. I haven't taken it out, and I don't think I can take it out without ripping the cellophane off of it. So where it's been in there for so many years, it's just kind of fused together with the plastic, which is pretty interesting in itself. Let's see. Need to talk to you guys a little bit before I conclude this thing. Stella. Oh. Now, what was you saying, Renee? You said OT. Is that what do you mean, like overtime? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that pack of smokes out, Steve. I want to open them, but that might be one that I should swap out a pack of the Camels or Lucky Strikes that I have from back then, and keep that pack that's in that hard case. And of course, you know I have that pack of old golds as well, which have been in the tin since they were brand new, and they smell like a pack that came out of the out of a sealed. Oh, Outdoor Tactical. Okay. She was telling him that your Quicksilver was vodka, not tequila. Oh, it does kind of look like a tequila bottle, though, doesn't it? Yep, I agree. What is that tequila that has a bottle that looks like that? It's is Patron tequila? I don't know what that is. Do not know. I'm telling you, every time I light one of these up, they're getting stronger with every week that goes by. Every live stream. Patron. What's that mean? Oh, Patron. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's I don't know if Patron's tequila. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that is it. This, I think the bottles look kind of similar. Kind of. Shape-wise, maybe a little bit. Patron bottle's shorter and fatter, I think, and like more rounded, maybe. I don't know. Honestly. Is tequila made out of potatoes? What's made out of potatoes? Something's made out of potatoes. Some clear alcohol. Similar to Susanna. I remember hanging out with a Lao girl and drinking Patron sometime back. I'll bet. Okay, so vodka's made from potatoes. Interesting. Wonderful. I'm glad everyone knew that but me. Moonshine. I thought they made moonshine out of just like everything. A bunch of, what do you got to use that? Cornmeal. You use cornmeal and then I guess you can use any kind of fruit to flavor it if you want. For, what is it? They use the yeast and the cornmeal. Usually, I think that's what I see most on that TV show I used to watch anyway. That Moonshiners. They took that off a long time ago. I think that show caused them more trouble than the show was actually worth. Could be wrong about that, but it seems that way. I know that one guy got in a bunch of trouble all the time. Tickle. Which was, what's his name's good old boy? Corn, sugar, etc. Renee says, you would know, I would think, living in the midst of Kentucky. Moonshiners is still on. Really? Huh. I thought it was just reruns. I didn't think they were still making seasons. Well, I had no idea. I thought that show died off a long time ago. Huh. Oh, I tell you what. Before, well, daggone it. It takes me a minute to get them kittens because I gotta take care of them before I could bring them in here. They might make a mess on the table, and I don't want that to happen. I'd like to bring them in here for you guys and show them to you. I'll tell you what I can do, since that's not it's a lot easier said than done. Let's see. I can show you some pictures. Yes, man. As Steve said, those kittens are a handful. They're more than a handful. They're 2 fistful. I mean, they're spilling out of my fists. They're a lot of work, man. More than I ever wanted to deal with. I can promise you that. Yep. But I can't just give them a death sentence either, you know. Here we go. Look at cross-eyed. Yeah, that's getting you guys a good look at them. There's a solid black one right here. And this one's got a lot more tiger stripes going on. And then this one's got some tiger stripes, but it's got a lot more white to it. Yes, they're little tiny, Renee. They must have been like, I don't know. I'm going to guess like 2.5, 3 weeks old Sunday whenever we found them. Yeah, they can't eat solid food. I'm feeding them bottles. Yeah. There's Minnie. Nope, Minnie. What? Oh, okay. Don't throw her out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to name them. That's the thing. I don't want to get... I'm not getting attached to these ones. These ones are driving me crazy. And I mean, I'm not even exaggerating on that. They are driving me crazy. There's a pretty good picture. Look how cross-eyed that one is. I mean, it's bad. It's really cross-eyed. It's kind of goofy looking if you ask me. This one's eyes look straight. This one's, he's all wonky. One eye's pointing over that way. That eye's pointing over that way. Yeah, he's goofy looking for sure. Went to the Mothman thing the other day, whatever it was called, and the new Fallout. Mothman is going to be a large part of that game. Mothman made a movie about it years ago. I don't know how many of you guys know about that. Richard Gere was in it. It was a horrible movie. Just horrible.
Not my cup of tea. Did not like that movie. And I don't think very many people did. It was just no good. But anyway, so there's been this weird myth. Yes, Sam. Yeah, well, whatever the new Fallout's going to be called. So there was a bridge that fell down in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and when it fell, supposedly a bunch of people seen this Mothman thing. Supposedly. You know, that's more like, and then they seen it pop up a few times out in the TNT area, and there used to be a bunch of igloos out there that housed TNT military. They've torn a lot of those down now, emptied them out, and then tore them down. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know very many people that has something good to say about the Mothman Chronicles movie, other than maybe the people that live down in Point Pleasant. Ho, hey-o. Theodoro. Am I saying that right? Espresso. For me and the kitties. Oh, man. That's too nice. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your generosity. That's much appreciated. Yeah, they've been... every hour to 2 hours, almost on the dot. Right before I started this, that was the last thing I did, was I went in there and fed them and did, you know, what I had to do with them to get them prepped and ready to sleep, hopefully. And they were still playing when I came in here, but usually they don't make it long after eating and before they lay down. But one of them will stay awake, the other two will be sleeping. Those two will get up, and that one will be up, or it'll go to sleep. They're not on the schedule, all three together, which isn't good. I appreciate you saying that. I mean, I can't just send them to their death, though. I mean, I really can't. Still, I don't have it in me. I had a little cat that was dying of cancer. She was just a stray that had showed up here. And I got really attached to her, and she got sick, and I was feeding her by hand. I was doing everything taking care of her. She was very, very sick. And I had to take her to the vet. And when I took her to the vet, they ran some tests on her. Came back, told me she had cancer, and that it was really bad. And that it's not, I guess it's not really, it was contagious to my other cats, and I had to have her put down right there on the spot, and that just, it tore me up. And before that, the only other thing that we've had to do that with was my boxer, and it was awful. We went through 3 days of her not sleeping, standing. She couldn't sit down, she couldn't lay down, and she couldn't breathe. Finally, when she did lay down, she had a seizure, a really bad one. I thought she was passing away right then. And then I laid there on the floor with her all night, face to face, thinking she was going to pass away. And laid there about 5 hours. She got up the next day and started that 3-day journey. That was just, it happened. We went to Thanksgiving, and before we left, I gave her what I thought would be plenty of pain pills that she would be able to lay down without being in too much pain and fall asleep, and, you know, and that be it. Well, came home, and she was at the door trying to wag her tail, man, and I thought for sure she was maybe going to come out of it. I always had hope that she was going to come out of it, because she had been sick before and came out of it. But this time, we got to that 3rd day, and she started walking around in circles because she could not. She was so tired. She couldn't lay down. She was delusional from being awake for so long. She was still drinking water and using the bathroom and stuff. That's why I still had a lot of hope. But it got so bad that I couldn't handle it. I could not take her and have her put down. I couldn't do it. No way, no how. I just couldn't do it. But that's what had to happen.
unfortunately. And as a matter of fact, she is, hang on, no, I'm not up high enough, hang on, she is right there. That's her. So, yeah, probably bored you guys with that story. I bored myself. Or I didn't bore myself. I know you guys probably didn't want to hear all that. But I see Nathan showed up. What's going on, Nathan? I don't think I said what's up to 12B. What's going on, 12B? Glad you're in here and glad you can make it. Oh, gotta stand up for a minute. I'll tell you what, I was pretty surprised by the old salmon IMP that I had. It was really a lot better than I had dreamed or even imagined. Now, I got something else that Steve sent. I don't know if he's still in here. But I got these frames right here. And I thought about going ahead while we're in here and messing with this and putting this in a frame. Because we both agreed that this is absolutely frame worthy. This is out of an old British ration. Open this packet first. This came in your meal, and it has your tin opener, suggestions for use of ration, and latrine paper. Now the latrine paper's pretty awesome in itself too. It's that's your latrine paper. And it is absolutely wax paper. That is wax paper that they used for their butt ration. Come on. Like, who would want to wipe their butt? That would just smear things. I don't think that would do much absorbing or even moving around. It's so slick, I think it would just kind of push the stuff around. Yeah. And then also, here is the, now this is really cool also. This is already open. I didn't open it. Check that out. You guys see that? Look at that collar. It's copper. Or, yeah, that's copper colored. For sure. Really nice. And the year on this, 1958. Let's see if I can get it to pick up. Where's the camera? Angle there. Is that it? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, this is from a 1958 British ration. Is why you've never seen one of these. Old British rations they're non-existent. A lot of British people, they either threw them away or they opened them, picked out the things that they wanted in them, tossed the rest. Most people didn't keep anything like that. So right here, this is the paper that is absolutely frame-worthy. Let's take a good look at it real quick. It says, look before you cook. And it's the Mark, what is that, the Mark IV? Except for biscuits or bread, which you should have drawn separately. There's enough food in this box for 5 men for 1 day. Suggested meals, 5 men for 1 day. Type A, and then type B, C, D, E, and F, and G. Oh, okay. There's actually 7 suggestions for meals on there. There's a little flap at the bottom right here that's folded over. And at the bottom right there, some numbers. I'm sure there might be a date in there. Where's the date at? I know there's a date on here. Then here on the back, this is good food, don't spoil it by bad cooking. And there's your cooking instructions. Probably can't read that part right there. Stretch it out.
You can go back, or you can actually pause this right now if you're interested in looking at this at all. I know this probably doesn't interest most people, but this is some ration history, and I think I like this side better than the other side because it's got the menu lists and stuff. Although I do like that "Don't spoil it." Kind of looks more like an official document than it does something. This side's a little more cartoonish with them putting eyeballs in for the O's. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I think that'll look good in there. What do you guys think? I think that'll be nice. Yep, I'm going to frame that up. I'm going to do that. I'll do it right now. But that's going to happen. And go on the wall. Just thought that was something cool, and I'll probably do this tonight and get it up there if I have time. That is. Okay, I have a mint condition question form for my 3 prototype food packet assault rations from 1981. Reminds me of this in a way. Frame up the menu list. The menu list side, that's what I was thinking too, with the 2 looks. The eyeballs for the O's. I want to see your menu list. Or did I see that? You might have sent me a picture of that. I'd have to look. I'd have to look and see if you sent me a picture of that or not, Steve. It's a 3 or 4 page. Oh, wow. You got to frame that thing, dude. You've got that, or maybe get some of those clear sheets if they're front and back and put it in a book, like a little book. That could be cool, too. Seems like Missoula is out of High Life Pounders. High Life, what? What's that? Is it, you mean like a beer? I would need 4 frames or something. Yeah, I would put it in. You can buy those little books that have the clear sleeves that you can slide papers down in. I might go that route. Or even a photo album for that matter. Put your papers in there. And that little flappy fold over thing. Yeah. I might go that way. If you got a binder one, like a small binder one with the clips, the 3 little hooky things, clips, whatever they're called, you could just have the 4 in there, and it could be strictly just for that. It's not very often you run across a cool piece of ration paperwork. It's not every day. It's very seldom, actually. I've only seen a few, and I don't know how many Steve's seen over the years, but I've only seen a few over the years, and this right here is one of the coolest I've seen. And like I said, Steve gave this to me in a box a while back, and again, if anybody's rewatching this video back, or anybody's in here right now who hasn't went over and subscribed to Steve's channel, you guys, you're missing out if you don't go ahead and go do that right now. Definitely. Sorry, Smokey. It's a... Oh, okay. Yeah, 16-ounce can. I got you. Hey, Gundog. What's up, dude? Just saw there was a live stream. Yep. Getting ready to wrap her up. Learned something new. Al Gore. Hey, Gundog. Just reading back your guys' comments a little bit. Yeah, Everclear. 190 grain is what used to be the big thing around here. You can't get it in West Virginia anymore that I know of. They outlawed it. So many people would get alcohol poisoning and they'd get in bad shape from drinking that stuff. 190 proof, you may as well just be drinking straight alcohol. Like, that pretty much is 95%. Which is ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have ever even had that before, but it's disgusting. Hey all, on a Pizza High and saw an IMP menu of salmon. I think I got sick off that one. Oh no. Mine looked kind of rough, dude. I ain't gonna lie. It didn't look the best when I opened it up. It tasted really good though, surprisingly, and I don't really like fish, but I thought it was pretty good. Good night, Art. See you later, buddy. Yeah, definitely the peaches were funky. Definitely had some brown tints to them. Someone mentioned that it made Gundog puke. I think the IMP 14 in the salmon is crazy. Has a total, I believe, of 160 grams of sugar. I forget. It was between 150 and 180 for the ration. I thought it was 190. I remember you telling me, and the number 90 stuck out in my head. I thought it was, and I think we discussed that it probably has the highest amount of sugar for any single meal ration that there is out there. Oh, Maryland, the charcoal tablets. Yeah, I probably better take a few of those. Yep. I'll have to go get them. More sugar than any other single meal I've ever seen. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, me and you discussed that at length there at one point. And that thing, what makes that thing have all that sugar? Like the main thing is that weird maple cake thing that's in it. It's just like drowning in sugar syrup. Yeah, maple cake. That's right. Oh. Alright, guys. Well, I got a big old mess I got to clean up. So, start putting this stuff away. This has been a good live stream, and it's been awesome. I'll tell you what, I got really surprised by a menu that I thought that I was going to probably most likely despise, as long as I don't have any ill effects. I'll put that down in the comments of this video tomorrow, let you know how I felt. But I reviewed the 2013 Canadian IMP menu number 12 salmon, and it was pretty good. I gotta say, not bad at all. Also, at the end of my videos, I got to thank all my Patreons. You guys are fantastic. I really appreciate you guys hanging with me over there, especially while that app had been messed up for so long. And I'm just about probably a third of the way through mail call. I'm going to try to get that wrapped up tomorrow. I got to shoot another intro for that. But yeah, that one should be done. It'll be out this weekend for sure. But, alright guys, I guess all I got left to say is thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next live stream. Later.